I want to thank Amazon for blocking the street, because when they block the street, the people get to see my artwork. That's Cory McCray, and this is my artwork. Let us save you a trip. We talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry under President Trump, President Obama, President Bush, President Biden's administration. Since Richard Nixon and the Southern Strategy, we went from enslavement to mass incarceration. This is a guide to the history of slavery in Maryland, all right? That's the book that the state made up. Slavery in Maryland, 1634 to 2007. And this is what I made up, all right? That's just one of them. That's one storyboard, and it's about 35 pages. That's the second storyboard, and it's about the 25 days of session in Annapolis. Talking about Palestine, we talking about Gaza, we talking about being black in America. And we're gonna go where it all started at, in Waukegan, Illinois. He pulling off now, but like I said, he did me a favor, because the people ride by and see my artwork. You feel me? I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And this is Baltimore's community grill. This is what feeds Baltimore. The city of Baltimore bought this grill for me to feed you. Feed your mind and feed your body. These are legislators by district, through the lens. Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. I was making a movie about Baltimore and the corruption behind mass incarceration. That's Ivan Bates. And right there, identity theft, income tax evasion, all right, credit card fraud. So we're getting ready to clean house. See the brooms? I'm getting ready to put each and every one of y'all's pictures on these brooms, and we getting ready to put these brooms across Baltimore. Y'all gonna remember George Floyd. Y'all gonna say his name, all right? Y'all gonna say his name, Antonio Glover. Like I said, the toilet is a powerful tool, and that's the tool I use. You feel me? Let us design a movie through the legal lens, and we're gonna use the Constitution. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. Maryland Arts Day. Yeah, Maryland Arts Day. That's Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle, G.O.P. Carter. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Maryland Arts Day. Monday, January 27, 2025. That's Baltimore County Police Department. All right, my Miranda rights. All right, and like I said, art and activism. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and the Sheriff's Department got card-carrying members of the Ku Klux Klan on their police department. Like I said, it was all in here. Income tax evasion, identity theft, fraud. And that's Attorney General Anthony Brown and Ivan Bates in the Baltimore Sun. The Baltimore Sun wrote an article of the day talking about the prison industry. I gave you this information in 2006. That's the Baltimore Sun. And that's the Atlas Group. That's Articles of Criminal Law. And these are the public officials that have this. That's Anthony Brown, Bill Ferguson, Jared Jimenez, Sheila Roof, Xavier Conway, the clerk of the court, Ivan Bates. And that's Ivan Bates. You feel me? And these are our elected officials. You feel me? See the date? February the 2nd, 2011. I shouldn't have never been in jail. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland for making a movie about your politics and your politicians. That's Judge Carrion. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Delegate Kaylin Young. That's Governor Wes Moore. That's Chief Judge Mary Barbera. That's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office. And that's the White House, 2009, 1402 Lochner. You kidnapped me from my home. You feel me? And Senator Brosh know all about it. Governor Schaefer said follow the money, so I'm following the money. Governor Schaefer was the comptroller and he was the governor. Now I'm going to the comptroller's office. That's Shorty's Underground Rib Shack, established in 1998. I own all parts of me. I'm the chairman, the president, the treasurer, and the secretary. Nobody got a right to sign my checks. That's Governor Wes Moore. Before you was Governor Wes Moore, when you worked for Robin Hood. You knew about this when I came to Columbia University. Karen York and Nicole Mundell sent me and PFK Boom up there. Y'all said we talk too much. That's me, 2023. This is my second letter to the governor. Operation Greylord. All right, Operation Greylord. I'm looking for exoneration, and he got that. Or writ of certiorari. You feel me? A writ of certiorari means that I go to the Supreme Court because this is a meritorious case. I'm a political prisoner, N62528. Governor Hogan got it, Adrian Jones got it, Bill Ferguson got it, Delegate Smith, Attorney General, Department of Justice, Mayor Brandon Scott, Schellenberger, Ivan Bates. Yeah, y'all can't deny me access to the court. It's through the legal lens. You feel me? Through the legal lens. And we're gonna have a panel discussion about this. A panel discussion about my incarceration, because activism ain't terrorism. That's the First Amendment of the Constitution. Congress shall make no laws representing an establishment of religion or prohibiting the freedom of exercise, therefore abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people to properly assemble and petition the government to readdress grievances. And that's all I did, and I did it with a toilet. That's President Trump and me. And that's me at the White House with the toilet. We talking about Dred Scott, all right? And these are our elected officials, Jazzy Lewis. You feel me? Dred Scott. Dred Scott 2025. And that's the rules of the Supreme Court. That's Senator Smith, and he's the Judiciary Committee, and that's Moon, and that's Wilkins. Like I said, the 2025 session, y'all didn't want to talk to me, so I made a movie all about y'all. That's the controller, Brooke Learman, state of Maryland. And it's all right here. The highlighted parts are videos. And these are the people that got it. All right, Governor Wes Moore, Attorney General Anthony Brown, Department of Justice Eric Barron, and President Biden, and our elected officials. It's through the legal lens. Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. See the big picture here? It ain't all about a riot. It's what created the riot. Our representation. Racism don't work without black cooperation. You feel me? This is the Department of Public Safety and Corrections. Like I said, I blew the whistle on y'all in 2013, and I did it through social media. Facebook, Twitter, Google and Bing me. I'm not hard to find. Parole and probation, social media, and this is the case right there. September 2000 what? Mayor Brandon Scott and Shorty. Governor O'Malley and Shorty. Get Shorty. You feel me? See the big picture here? That's Mayor Brandon Scott. A body of politics? No. A body of bullshit.